Well, well, now, Sue's been, it's been like a ship without a rudder here. I've been wandering around, wondering what's going on, how to work things, how to open things, how to put things away. She's been down, went down to home base. Well, am I looking at you? Look at the camera. Went down to home base and she's back now, thankfully. And while she was gone, we've done the engines, and you might notice that didn't speak over the engine noise. So you can either put some music to that, because she's very good at that, or we'll just let the engines run. So we've done that. Now we're waiting now. What day was it? Did you say? Have you lost track of everything down in Melbourne?
This is going on 109. I think that we went on 10, but yeah, we'll work it out.
Yeah. So 110, we'll say, and we're waiting for a charming lass, I'm told. I haven't met her. A young blonde lass from Britain. She's a diver, not a diva, a diver, and she dives under the boats and scrubs all the barnacles off the bottom, off your bottom.
Diver scrubber.
She's a diver scrubber. She's a scrubber, and she can scrape the barnacles off the bottom of my bottom and the bottom of the boat. And we're trying to do that because the accuracy of the depth sounder, we think there's shell on it, and that's why it doesn't reflect how deep you are all the time. It starts to flash, and we think it's being interrupted by barnacles. So she's going to tell us that. This will be an interesting thing. We're in 2 metres of water. The boat draws 1.5 metres. She'll have 500 mil of water to dive under. So if a big boat goes by and there's a bit of a wash, it'll squash her, but it won't hurt her too much, because she'll squash her into the silt that's under the boat, and then she'll just ride that out. Anyhow, she's coming. And what else has been going on, Suzanne? What else? Nothing. The flag has fallen off twice. Craig across the road there, the little clip that holds the flag on, is blown off 3 times. He's come over 3 times and said, your flag's broken again. So I've put some Loctite. I don't know why I'm telling you that.
Did you?
Yeah, Loctite.
Did you fix it?
Now, here, let me show you this. While Sue was gone, I'll tell you what I'm going to do with that. Do you know, I'm asking you now, do you know what the horns, when you sound a horn, and how many times and for what reason? So if you sound the horn once, what's it mean?
Coming out to port?
No.
Oh.
It means that you're, this is my other thing. I'm saying now, if you sound the horn once, it means that you're telling your intention is to steer right. I'm not saying to starboard. I'm saying right. I'm over starboard port now. I'm just calling it right and left because it's ridiculous. So if you where is it? I had it here.
The cards.
No, I had the little piece of. I had the little. I can't find it. I had the little piece, a little strip that comes out of this.
Oh yeah.
If you know where that is?
No.
No. Well, it's a little strip.
In.
Yeah, a little strip that comes out of this, and so I was going to print upstairs in case. So, if you sound the horn once, it means your intention is to steer to the right.
Of them.
Yes.
Of an oncoming boat.
It tells if it's oncoming, or even if it's going. If you're following it, if you press the horn once, it indicates to the boat coming or going that you're going to go to the right of it. So he knows, or they know.
Rightio.
If you press it twice, what do you reckon that means?
Left.
You're going to the left, and not to the port side. We're going to the left. Well, I'm over port and starboard, I told you that. If you press it 3 times, bip, bip, bip.
You're reversing.
Correct. Then for some reason they don't have 4. It goes straight to 5.
Does it?
Yeah, 5 means. 5 means.
Stop.
5 means you have you are unsure of what the boat ahead of you is doing. Could the boat indicate by it pressing its horn? So 5 means you're unsure of what you're intending. The boat, you know what you're intending, but you're not sure what he is intending, or they or she is intending.
Yeah.
And if you press it once, a long once means when you press it once and it long, like not just once means you're going to the right. Once a long beep. I think they say it must be 10 or 5. Do you want me to do that again? 10 or 5 seconds. Beep. Means.
You do that in Melbourne when your cars.
Yeah.
When there's someone in front who's pulled out of you, or
Well, what's it mean?
you're frustrated.
No, it means that if there's a ship ahead of you and you're coming round a bend or it's in fog, you're letting the vessel in front of you know
You're there.
that you're unsighted and you're there.
Oh.
And they should be aware, because you'll keep to the left or the right, depending on, you'll keep to the right, of course, not to the starboard side, you'll keep to the right because you pass people on the American way.
Lights are on and no one's home.
Sort of that. So, the reason I told you that is, if I could find the bloody ribbon, I'm going to button off. I'm getting the ribbon back. Where's the ribbon? I had it just here. I had it here. Bits of ribbon. Ah, gee, that's annoying. I tied it up so carefully too. Well,
You're a tinkler. You move things from here to there.
where has it gone? Anyhow,
We'll go and have a look for it. See if we can find it.
yeah, the point is, I did it in here and it came out so small. So I thought, well, I want to make it larger. And I pressed that. Do you reckon I can get the stuff to come out in large print? I can't. And I'm going to ask you how to do it. I can't work that. Button off and I'll show you what it looks like. The reason I couldn't find it is
Why couldn't you
I threw
find
it
it?
away. I put it in the bin. See this here? It's so small. It's meant to fill up the whole thing. So I couldn't get. Look. I'll show you. I'll just quickly show you. So look. See how it's big there? HORN, horn. And when you preview it, that's what it says it comes out like. I want it to go large. I want it to go large.
So all the F1, F2, F3.
Yeah. A. See A how big it is?
Yeah.
You press OK.
But you maybe F3 for size.
Well. So anyhow, so I press A, and then if you want to go for size, see size there. See how big that is? You press OK. Accepted. Now, press here again. You watch it. If this goes large here, I'll throw the fucking thing in the water. So preview. There you are. See, that's the preview, and that's what happens. I do that 4 times, and it comes out in that small writing. So I'm going to ask you now. I can't get that to print capitals. You see if you can work it out, and I'll take over the camera. So
Right.
here you are. Okay, welcome back. Now, so I've handed the machine over to, just a minute. I don't want it like this. Look, I don't want it, can you see that? I want it to fill up the whole of the ribbon. And see if you can get the capitals. See if you can get the capitals to come out. This will be good. How much time have we got here? I even Googled the manual and couldn't read that.
Is that what you wanted?
You fucking give me a look at that.
Okay. There you go.
Fuck. No, did you just do?
Yeah.
How did you do that?
I don't know. I just pushed it.
Fuck, that's annoying. That is so annoying. See how it's filled up the whole. This was my little attempt. Look at this.
Can you see that?
Yeah. How did you do that? Now, come on.
Just push the buttons.
Oh, I spent the best part of the afternoon doing that. I've wasted, I reckon, a metre of tape.
Well, there you go. Obviously, you missed me.
I missed your ribbon technique. That's that's fucking pissed me off big time.
Well, now you don't have to go to Specsavers because you can read it. It's bigger.
Specsavers.